Hey friends, welcome back. Today I'm bringing you an iconic classic, the Smoking Spaceman, the design that even inspired the Robot Hut to put its gigantic, enormous likeness on the side of his museum. You've probably seen this before. I actually have this robot and I acquired another one. I'll tell you why in a sec. But before I do, we're on with the Zoomer giveaway. And you need to get all your friends and neighbors and countrymen to subscribe to the channel. Because once we hit that 1,000, the winner will be drawn at random by a simple comment. And it can be your comment. And I don't think it gets any easier than that. And I don't think you're going to find odds as good, certainly not in, say, the lottery or Powerball, right, that are 1 in 20 million or 50 million or 100 million. This will literally be potentially 1 in 1,000, which is pretty good odds. And let me rephrase that. No, it could actually be 1 in 10 if there's only 10 comments. Think about that. Anyway, so here is your Smoking Spaceman or Smoking Robot. I have the gray one. I would have loved to have gotten a different color variation. The reason I picked this up, it's because it's one of the original issues, which I believe originated maybe in 1959. One of the things that I was leery or hesitant about was the fact that despite being in the Linemar box, and this is primarily the reason I bought it. Let me show you this box. This is an original box. Now, if you've seen the reissues from the 80s, if you were to put this box side by side with one of the 80s, the colors are a little more muted in the 80s. It's not as crisp. It's not as bright. So I decided, just for the sake of this box alone, it was worth to get an extra smoker in the gray. And you can see how battered it is in the back here. This is definitely an old original box. But again, the graphics on it are spectacular. And side by side with the later reissues, it doesn't even compare. You can see the logos there. Now here's where it gets really interesting to me. This smoker, right? The back normally would have Linemar imprinted or embossed on it. Now, I really gave this a thorough review. It's definitely an old issue. Now, what I did notice is that it has Made in Japan stamped on the foot. I don't recall the variations of markings, but it's just funny that you would expect in a Linemar box, it would have had the Linemar embossed there. But there's no doubt in my mind this is one of the originals. And it's in relatively good shape. Battery boxes are fairly clean. I didn't do much to him other than put some batteries in. Now, you know, this head, the blockhead style, the chest meter, these are all, and you know, that grill mouth, the eyes, and of course the smoking effect. These are all the hallmarks of this iconic design that has really inspired a lot of other toys that came after it. Anyway, does he work? Let's turn on the switch and we will find out together, because I think this robot's been covered by a lot of people in great detail. So let's just see how he operates at this point. And there you have it. That's your late 1950s Smoking Spaceman by Linemar / Marks Japan. Appreciate you guys sticking around if you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like also besides subscribing. Leave any comments, and if you have an original smoker, let me know about that embossed logo in the back. Can I be wrong, perhaps? And is this maybe a reissue from the late 80s? I don't think so. The box definitely isn't, but you never know. And did the reissues have Made in Japan stamped in the foot? That's an interesting question as well. Anyway, with that, thanks again, and I will talk to you later.